Ravens, Cardinals, coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Glendale, Arizona for today's game.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back, like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth, and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book. Trust your eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have 2 stars of running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
First down at the 21. Johnson's taking the handoff.
Here's a look at the offense. And if they're going to win today, this group of wide receivers must go vertical. They must open up the game for the offense. Second down now.
Defensive line shifted to the right there.
Johnson's going to secure the football on the toss. Third down. The Ravens come out in a dime package.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Carrying it out down the field. There's a receiver there, and the catch is made.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Johnson's got it on the handoff. Smith there to take him down. Elvis Dumerville has made a career out of getting to the quarterback.
Jim, even though he's not a tall defensive end, he gets great leverage against the tackles in the NFL, and he uses that leverage to overpower them. And, of course, we've talked about it many times, has the speed to go around them, too.
Let's go, let's go.
2nd and 8. Johnson's got the carry once more. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway.
Protect the football at all times. You got to know these defenders, all they work on in practice every single week, stripping the football. The offensive guy, hey, he's just not ready for it.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. First down at the 42. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
At wide receiver, there are a lot of high expectations for Brashad Perriman, whose father, Brett Perriman, had a fine career of his own.
Yeah, well, look, when you got Joe Flacco as a quarterback, what do you need at wide receiver? You need somebody that can really run and get deep down the field, and that's Perriman.
2nd and 10. Reaches out and snatches it.
You know, when you're catching the football, there's nothing like catching the pass, whether it's short or long, and breaking a tackle and getting a couple extra yards. That makes the quarterback have some confidence in you, and he'll start looking for you more.
The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. 1st and 10. Screen. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary. A group that could be the difference in this game today.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. They'll go draw. Campbell's able to read that play and make the hit. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
3rd and 12 to go. The catch is made by Justin Forsett.
The Ravens getting set now to try to put 3 on the board.
The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
And with the 2nd quarter fast approaching, they've got the lead with that field goal.
Anytime you score points in the 1st quarter of a football game in this league, that's a good thing. So don't be disappointed that you only got 3. Look on the bright side, it's scoring.
Ellington's running this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
1st down at the 21. Palmer looking down the field. Second down after the incompletion. Johnson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Suggs behind the line of scrimmage.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
On the way, 3rd down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Let's go, let's go. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
They need to get the play off. Palmer's going to take it from the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 25. Larry Fitzgerald has the catch. The Ravens stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Well, when you get in situations like this,
that play is going to be challenged. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
The Ravens from the 37.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Tucker's lining up for the field goal. He's 1 for 1 so far today. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
Going to test the coverage here. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cardinals have to still be thinking about what happened on their last possession as they get ready to start this next one.
Well, how can the offensive players have confidence? They're thinking, man, well, how's this game going to be managed? We can be in any situation, and we're going to go for it. It's just crazy. It's bad. It's not smart, and you just got to play better.
You wonder where the threshold point is from your own side of the 50. 4th and 30, is it? 4th and 35. At what point do you decide to go punt the football?
I think it's quite evident there's no threshold. They're going to go for it.
Kyle Arrington has the interception. With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive. Go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
First down at the 17. Handoff out of the I formation. That's second down coming up. To his tight end, Pitta. Third down on the way. The Ravens lined up, bunch formation. Out of the shotgun formation. It's a touchdown, Ravens.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Ellington's going to run this one out. The same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Upshaw brings the quarterback down.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Catch made. Now looking at third down. Midway second quarter. Carson Palmer throws the long pass. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Well covered by the punt team, and they down it.
The Ravens offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
First down at the 15. Handoff by Flacco. Second down following the run.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line. Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Second down and 9. Out to Smith. 2-minute warning. The line of scrimmage is the 16.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Flacco from the shotgun. The catch. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Ravens getting set for the extra point.
Going to be a penalty here.
Extra point is good.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Ravens now getting ready to kick it away. Ellington's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Cardinals offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Trying to power his way right up the middle. Second down here after that run play. Time for the hurry-up offense. They'll go ground. Johnson's marked down after a gain of 4. The Cardinals from the 32. Looking across the middle. Johnson's got the catch and the first. The Cardinals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Ravens defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Browns really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Cardinals will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The wide receiver in motion.
Deep to Larry Fitzgerald. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
The Cardinals not punting. Going to go for it on fourth down. The Ravens go with the dime formation here on defense. Takes it from the gun. Brown's got it, and a first.
No huddle time. Now 1st and 10.
Palmer's running away from the pressure. The Cardinals, 1 timeout remaining.
Coming to the line at the 43.
Here we go. 1, 18. 7, 19. Mirror.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. From the shotgun.
Floyd's got the catch and the first.
It's first down as they head to the line. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And it's knocked down. This long drive continues. Second down and 10. Johnson's handed the football for about 4.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Launches it down the field. And Webb nearly picks off that throw.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, I'm sure the defense is going, my gosh, what do we got to do to stop these guys? You know, once they even get near midfield, they know that the other team is in field goal range because that kicker, what a leg.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Quarters formation here for the defense.
First down at the 47. Looking for for Steve Smith, and it falls incomplete. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll take it from the 1. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Handoff out of the eye. Brought down at the 32.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down at the 32. Handoff made. Picked up a couple that time. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. The corner step back. Brown makes the grab. That picks up 7.
A lot of times you look at the drag route and you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down.
Third down after the completion. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. First down and 10. Toss to the outside. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Allen's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Second down and 7. Allen's got it. He's in the clear. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
Ellington's running this one out. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
John Brown has the catch. Picks up about 5.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Johnson's going to take the handoff now.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel.
Chris Johnson takes the handoff.
Breaks free, has some space to work with. What a run by Johnson.
Johnson's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They motion the receiver around to the other side.
Johnson's going to secure the handoff.
Gains 12. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
That's not an easy thing to do in sports nowadays, is to get over a bad play. The fumble earlier in the game, my man has gotten over it. He is back to running hard and making it happen.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Let's go.
Gets it out for the completion. All set up now at the 21.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one. Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
The final quarter begins with this snap.
It'll be third down. We'll go no huddle.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Johnson's taking the handoff.
Coming up to the line at the 7.
Let's go, let's go.
Second and goal from the 7. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
He'll throw it over the middle.
They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Cardinals will line up here for the onside kick. And it looks like the onside kick will pay off here. Cardinals will take the snap from the 45. For a gain of about 5.
Well, Jim, that's a tough play call right there. Running the football when you're down multiple scores here late in the game. You only pick up a couple yards. I don't think you can afford to make those kind of decisions.
Mounting a serious drive.
Here we go. Blue 58. 7-19.
2nd and 6.
Outside now on the toss.
It's 3rd down coming up. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
7-19.
The Cardinals will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
It's caught by John Brown. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down. 3rd catch today so far.
What a drive this has been. This play set up by the long gainer.
Johnson's got it on the handoff.
They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Interception by Webb. Running room. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
What a catch, what an interception, and not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot, that gets close to making them quit.
The Ravens offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
The Ravens getting set to kick it away.
Ellington's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Cardinals are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
First down at the 27. Johnson's marked down at the 27.
The Cardinals have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. Johnson's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
The Cardinals come to the line with a bunch set.
2nd and 10.
Suggs is the one who made the big stop.
The Cardinals know one of the worst things you could do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on 2nd down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
Third down now.
The Ravens will come out in the dime. It's Johnson with the grab out of the backfield. And he
It's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go.
Well, even though you're losing big here late in the second half, I like their choice of going with the hurry-up offense. You never know when it's going to come in handy.
Breaks free. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Here we go. Blue 58.
Delay of game there after the quarterback did not get the snap in time.
Quarterback has a lot of jobs on the field. One of them is always watching the play clock. Make sure he avoids delay of games. 5 yards in the NFL, man, that's 5 yards you don't want to give up.
The Ravens defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Airing it out, and he's intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning the game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
They bring in the extra tight end. Takes it out of the eye. Rutgers there to make the stop.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win, and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.